Hey, Keru here. Beautiful sunny day with, can you see? Ooh, no chemtrails. I wanted to give my 2 cents about this Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton election farce that's going on in the United States. Okay. Basically, this is another, it's again, you know, divide and conquer and distraction. You basically are given a choice between two very bad individuals. Trump, on one hand, has been pretty much exposed as having, you know, if you watch him on TV and listen to his speeches, he might make some interesting political points, but he clearly has a personality that shows psychopathic tendencies, I would say. He doesn't seem to me like someone who really cares about anyone but himself and his wallet and his fame. And it's been shown over and over and over and over again over decades. Hillary Trump basically it's surprising that she's not in jail because she's been pretty much found guilty of crimes and simply not charged because she has immunity, because she's part of the people that actually rule the United States. Mainstream media are really bashing on Trump, and I think some activists or some people see this as a sign that maybe if mainstream media don't want Trump, that means he's the good guy, he's against the cabal, against the Illuminati or whatever. I think people need to check what happened a few years ago when Obama was running for president, because they did the exact same thing. It was basically shown. I remember watching The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and every episode was about how Fox News or whatever mainstream media was bashing Obama and lying about him, making up stuff, and you know, basically trying to ruin his reputation. And I think that actually drove some people to vote for him. And he was really presented as the anti-Bush, the guy that would change things, you know, yes we can, and all that bullshit. Well, we see the results today. If you think the U.S. is greater for what Obama has accomplished, if you think it's any different than what Bush did, then, you know, what can I say? Basically, I think, you know, I remember watching the inauguration speech for Obama. It's probably the most cringy moment of my life, because I was, you know, I had tears in my eyes, like, wow, black man, you know, the first black man president of the United States. I'm so proud of Americans. About a week later, he announced his team of advisors, and basically it was the exact same team as George Bush. So I mean, yeah, it's the same guy, it's the same policy. We're still at war with whatever country. We're still destroying the United States. Americans have even less freedom now than they did when Bush was in power. So yeah, so voting for him because mainstream media were against him was not a good strategy. And I think the same thing is going on with Trump. I'm with Brewster's Millions. If you've seen this old movie, vote for none of the above. I think it's not a choice. When you get to a point where you have to choose between two fucking clowns like Trump or Clinton, two frauds like these two, then it's not a choice, and you should not put your energy to go vote for any of these people. Take the day, and the day of the election or whatever time you're going to spend watching debates or whatever, invest that instead into educating yourself about the real history of the United States, about really what's going on, what was happening with Bush, with Obama, and with now Trump and Clinton and whatever, and especially the people above them. The President of the United States is not the highest authority in the United States. So I will make more videos about this in the upcoming days and weeks, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents for now. So one thing I want to say that's positive though, on September 11th this year, I made a video and explaining that for me, the 9/11 event was a wake-up call, and it really started me waking up to what was going on in the world. I had my suspicions before, but now it sort of became a little clearer and made me want to look into it. I think in 2016, this American election, the one positive thing about it is that it's so weird and it so doesn't make sense that those buffoons are the choices that we have, that I think it's actually waking up a lot of Americans, and I think more and more Americans are going like, what's going on? This is not normal. This should not be. There should be something else. And so, maybe that's what's going to come out of it. Maybe that's why maybe if there's a reason for everything in life, maybe that's why this election campaign is so absurd, because it's there to wake people up to what's going on. And I hope it works enough so that things can actually change. So thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment as much as you want. And have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.